Alright, everybody, this is Bryce Circle, and this is our coronavirus Dartconnect online league that started by the Mad Hatter and Sean Epson. Thanks for setting this up, Sean. Got started recording just into the first leg here. So, uh, what's going on is I'm playing remotely on an app against another gentleman, Michigan, Sam. And he's playing from home and I'm playing from home, so there is no physical contact. And I got 60 there. Um, so the reason for recording this and stuff is so I can sit back and kind of analyze my own throw, which I know there's definitely things I know that I do wrong. But I'm hoping through doing this every match, I'll be able to kind of go back and watch and look and hopefully correct things like that right there that I just did with my wrist there, which I tend to do a lot. See my wrist go from one side to the other side on my follow through. It's definitely one thing I am working on trying to get better at. It's just having a straight follow through. Um, you'll notice when I have a straight follow through, it goes a lot straighter. And I don't have those wonky ones that fly off to the side like those last two there. So if you don't know, this is 501. In this league, we play 501 in cricket. I'll explain both games for those that don't know much about darts. I'm also doing this trying to get some people kind of interested in what darts is about and what's going on. So, um, in 501, you start at 501 and you subtract your score each turn down till you get to an out. Which an out is got to be a double. So, get down there. We'll get more detailed on that. But you must double out on an even to win the game. Right now, I'm just looking to get it down to something. 41. And I usually shoot right in between there, 41 to 45 average. There are some pauses here, just waiting for their player to play. They're 26. Get a lot of those. Said it's mainly because my wrist. If I could just stop myself from slinging my wrist to one side or the other, get rid of a lot of that. That's the nice thing about darts. It's all personal. You can really sit back and analyze your own game and try to push yourself to get a little bit better. Always try to improve. That's what it's all about. Is more playing against yourself than playing against other players per se. In that aspect, it's a little bit like golf. You can go out and play golf and have fun and not shoot the best. And same thing with darts. It's a very fun community of people. And it goes to show that, I mean, this is still going on. Everybody's isolated in their houses, but somehow there's still dart leagues going on. That's not what I was aiming at. I was aiming at the triple 15 there for a bullseye and missed high. And to be on 55. Sam's on 40 there. So what Sam's shooting at here is the double 20, which is the outside ring of the dartboard there. So call it double tops. Looks like he hit 120, so cut him in half, so he's down to 10. So now I hit 15, it leaves me on double tops there, double 20, so that's what I'm shooting at there. And just high on those two darts. So now Sam's gonna shoot it double 10 there. Try to win the game. He cut it in half again. So that leaves double 5 left now for him. When you're shooting for the double to win, if you hit above, I just hit just below that double 20 there. Cut mine in half. So if you hit more than what you have left, you bust. Just kind of like 21 in basketball. You bust, but you go back to your last score that you had. So previous turn. So if I would bust the 20 and hit double 15, which is 30, I'd go back to double 20 or double 10. I mean. So Sam won that first leg there. So we'll get our next leg going here, and I'm just giving a little text back to, oh, good job. On to the next leg. It's 2 games of 501, 1 game of cricket. 2 games of 501, 1 game of cricket. So there I go, slinging my wrist around all over the place. Straight follow through right into the 20 there. That's the thing with darts, you can do stuff like this, and like I said, I know, I know what I do wrong, um, and try to tell myself not to do it, and it just subconsciously happens. Trick is to train yourself to just do it right every time, just straight. 43, a lot of that falling over into that treble. So parts of the board. The outside circle of numbers is doubles. That's double whatever number it is. The inside circle is the treble ring, so that's triple whatever number that is. And then the bullseye, the green part is 25, and the red center part there is the actual bullseye, and that is 50. Treble 1 again. Another 43. So anybody that's interested in darts, it's a very inexpensive game to get into. Lots of fun. Like I said, once you start playing, you end up finding out there's this whole big group of people that play that you never guess. Here in Michigan, this there's a pretty big group, and there's usually dart tournaments almost every weekend, especially right now. But since the stay-at-home order, everything's been canceled. So And the dart tournaments around the state are a really fun way to go meet people, um, and learn stuff. There's usually sup, dart supply vendors there, selling supplies and stuff, which is I like a lot because you can actually like put your hands on stuff and see what it is. The set of darts I'm throwing right there, actually, I got from Mike Abbott and Mayhem Darts. He came down to Battle Creek here and did a disabled veterans dart tournament that we did, and I ended up buying that set of darts there from him, which I enjoy that set. 41. I think that's the thing I really like about darts is how personalized it is. Is everybody has a different style dart they throw, different grips on the dart, different arm angles and stuff. People have different ways they throw. And when it comes down to it, it's a very mathematical game too. And there's different people take different mathematical routes towards things. So I mean, there's a lot of individuality within the game itself. So I think that's one of the things that really draws me to it. Just doing some math in my head there. And that was wrong. And I think that actually was 111, which would leave me three. So I messed up there, but I think Sam wins this leg anyways, and I end up on three anyway, because I suck at darts. Just on top of that double there. Two of them right on top of there. It's the story of my life right there. So close to being good, but not good. Sam's got 70 left here. There's a couple different ways to go at 70. Depends on what you favor for your double shot out. That's where it becomes a little bit more of a mathematical game, trying to figure out where you're going to go or what you're comfortable with shooting at. So he broke it down to a 32, which is double 16. That's not what I want to do. I got seven, like I said. I ended up on three anyway there. And I think Sam takes this out here. Yep. And Sam takes that leg. Then we move on to cricket. So cricket's a different game. Cricket, you have numbers 15 through 20, and then the bullseye. It's a targeting game. See how it plays out here in a second. I'm just waiting for Sam to set up the game here. And it's game on. Sam will go first. So as you see down the scoreboard there, his numbers 20 through 15, and the B is the bullseye. So the object of the game here is to get 3 marks on each number to close it out and be ahead on points. The way you can point is if you have 3 marks on a number and your opponent does not have the number closed 3 marks, you can point on it. So he only got 1 mark on that 20 there. Got 1 there. Got 2. So number is still open. Sam only got 1 mark there again. So I just closed it there and got 20 points. But for another 20 and missed it there, so. So it's my turn again here. That treble 19 and just off to the side there, and then the 16 because I flung my wrist. So I walked away with the 16 and a 19 there. So those are just 1 marks apiece. I just get 3 marks on each number. Close it out. That closes the 19. I went for more points and got 3. Got a treble there on that last dart, so it's a 5 mark. So the first 2 darts there closed out the 19, and then that third one was all points. It's 57 points I added to my 20 points I got on the 20 there. And then Sam closed that 19 right after that. So it's up to the 18s here. And there's 3 of them. As cricket kind of gets like chess a little bit. There's a little couple different strategies that people use, and if you talk to some people, their way is the only way to play, and they usually win with it, and that's why they believe it's the only way to play. But that's the thing with darts. Like I said, it's individualized, and people play different ways. So sometimes cricket games I've seen them go completely different ways than the way they started, strategy wise, just to mess with the opponent's head or whatnot. 17 seems to be a really hard number for me on cricket most of the time. I do a lot of that where it's like right on the wire. Should have closed that number out there, but just didn't. So it leaves it open there for Sam. He missed. There closes at 17. 16. So since I already had a mark on that 16 and I hit a triple there, that gave me 16 more points to my total up there, take me to 93. It's a nice lead. I played with some guys that they go by the rule that you must always try to be 100 points ahead of your opponent, so when you have the chance, you better point. Better keep that 100 point margin. Gives you a nice safety net. Now it's to bullseyes. Which bullseyes I'm either on or I'm off. I am off. Off again. See, sometimes that's the thing with cricket too. You can get down here like this, and this game could totally flip flop. I accidentally hit a 15 there, gave me 15 more points. It's a nice thing about having those numbers closed and the opponent not having those closed, and I'm shooting at bullseyes trying to win the game. Anything I miss has a chance of hitting one of those accidental numbers there. Just can't find a bullseye right now, which is part of my game. Said either I'll hit 4 of them or I'll hit none of them. Missed again, just underneath that bullseye there. There's one. Like I said, if you're interested in getting into darts, it's a relatively inexpensive game to get into. You can pick up a decent sisal board, which that's what you want to get is a sisal board. Sisal is a plant from Africa that it's kind of like cotton, but they take the fibers and compress them all together, and that's what makes the board. Those are generally the better. So they do have cardboard boards that you can get for like 10 or 15 bucks, but if you really want to play, that cardboard board's only going to last you about a week. That's what I started off with, and I destroyed one really fast by just practicing. And a sisal board you can get for a decent one for around 50 bucks. When I spend a little bit more, the really nice ones are about 80, but they'll last you for a long time. This board here I've been playing on for probably about 6 months or so, I'd say at least. There's a double bullseye to win. So Sam is up 2-1 right now in games. This is 13 legs. I stop right here because it's going to be a second because we had a little problem with our Dartconnect and we had to restart. So edit big chunk. Okay, so we just had to reset the Dartconnect and start the match over again. Start a new match. So second one scoreboard up on stream. Started off there with a 37, back to 501. I really like the format that Sean set up here. plays through very nicely. Just had that hiccup there where the Dartconnect had some problem. Not sure exactly what it is, and it looked like when I looked at the stats from last night, because I'm doing this commentary next day. This match actually happened last night. Um, I was looking through the stats and stuff. It looked like a couple other people had a few other little problems, issues. Some of it might be operator error. Some of it might just been a glitch, but for the most part, Dark Dartconnect really works really well, and that's another thing that's pretty inexpensive. For a premium Dartconnect membership, it is $24 a year, I think. It's 24 or $25 a year. It's like yeah, it's like $2 a month, which is like the cost of a cheap beer. So put it in perspective, it's very expensive. And Dark Connect has a couple different things. Like we use the scoring app for most of our leagues now, our steel tip leagues here in Battle Creek. But it also has a feature where you can play against the computer, and the computer has different levels. You can select according to what your averages are. You can play against the computer that's relatively close to your average. That's usually what I do when I'm practicing at home. There's three fives from me. Said Dark Connect's a great thing. Playing against the computer for practice there, it's good practice. The computer will make you mad sometimes because you're like, where did this come from? Why did you just shoot this? But it's just going off of algorithms and stuff. So it'll act just like you, like myself. I'll have a lot of legs where I shoot right in my average range, then all of a sudden I'll have a random leg where I shoot really high average. So 30, starting to get a little frustrated with myself there. I can see that in my face. That's one thing you kind of want to not do too is let your emotions get to you. That's better. Follow through. 60. Just on top of that treble 20 there. It's 35 shot, leaves 100 left. And I'm not sure what I was trying to do there, but that was not it. I did catch the treble 20. And busted there. It's going for the 17. I'll leave you 32 left. And I probably should have went for the 9 there. The other 9 that leaves you double 20. 7 will leave you 22. treble 3, that's 9, so there's double tops there off the wire there and above. So Sam's on 7. So when you get down here, strategy wise, you really don't want to be on an odd number. Makes it a little difficult because an odd number makes it a 2 dart out. And there I hit double 1. 21 shot, 19. And I busted. That double 1 was right on the wire, right next to the double 20 where I wanted to be. There it is. The first dart was just under the double 20 there, so there's a 20, leaves 20 left. Double 10 on the second dart there. So I believe that makes it 2 legs apiece right there, so me and Sam are even on legs. And there we go. Back to 501. Sam to go first there. 141 there, shot from Sam. Trying to get Anna to get a list of the formats just so we follow the format. Looks like a 60 there. '61 shot there from Sam. Me and Sam were back and forth all night long. This is really close. This was a really close match. Worked out good with the. Sean set up 4 divisions in this coronavirus league. All by uh, averages that people submitted. I just sent him a copy of my. They call it your DCA, which is your Dartconnect average. I just sent him a copy of that. So me and Sam are in Division 3. That's a ton. Got into a little bit of a group here. Remember right? There I flick my wrist all funky. Just 7. That's how you follow up 100 right there, is with a nice fat 7. That's what you do not want to do. There's another 100. Well, that follow through was just straight through. There's one that was a little funky, but it was still straight forward instead of off to the side, my wrist. So it's really what I want to concentrate on is just keeping that wrist straight through, not doing that. That. I flung my hand off to the side there, and that's why that flew over. that 18. I think some of that comes from growing up. I played a lot of baseball. I always played a lot of shortstop or third base, so that was a lot of like throwing sidearm or weird arm angles. Um, so naturally, I just kind of like, I don't know. I definitely have a flick to my dart throw. So flick, kind of a flick in there. I kind of came to terms and accepted that that's just the way I'm gonna throw. Um, as long as I keep my wrist straight, I throw pretty straight and more consistent. It's just when I get the wrist starts going side to side that it really, I know as soon as before I even let go of the dart that it's going, not going where I want it to go. I can feel it. So just training myself to always do straight follow through there. Even those are kind of off to the side a little bit. And that's probably why they went high. Actually aiming down at the treble 20 there and shooting high towards the double 20. So 52 left. It's not where I was just trying to hit a big fat 20 and shot real high and then I had a 1. Not what you want to do. It's a 20. 19 and 1 makes 20, leaves 32. That's what I was trying to do on the very first dart there. Another strategy, probably the better strategy, is to go, you have 52 left, to go at the 12. That way, if you happen to hit the treble 12, then that still leaves you an out. So, there it is, first dart, double 16. So, on to the next leg here. I'll edit out some of these pauses. So we're on to cricket here. I start. This is alternating start. So I first dart right into that treble 20. I was like, gonna get fancy and go down. Yeah, I probably just should have stayed at the 20 there. But, oh, I'll try to go for the white horse, right? White horse is a term. That's an achievement. That's 3 trebles in cricket, different numbers. And that's a big 0 because I didn't hit anything. Numbers there on the scoreboard there. As you can see there, I'm in my isolation gear, my UP Fall Beer Festival shirt, and my pajama bottoms. You can't see my feet, but I'm also playing in the summertime. I like to wear sandals. I play a lot of darts during the summertime, which some people take the summer off. I like playing in sandals in the summertime. Like let my toes breathe. So playing in sandals, pajama bottoms, nice comfy shirt, all the comforts of home. There, I was going for the 18 there, trying to play a strategy. Always want to try to have a number score on. I like to call it the honey pot open. See Anna there in the background. Just outside that 18. It's got two there. There's one to close that there. Double. Around here we call that the Marshall Dart. Gives me the point lead there. Got 119 to go ahead on points there, and then try to close that 18. Just outside that treble 18 there. Hitting one. As you can see, so cricket can get turn into this like scoring battle here, which is kind of like what we have going on here. You'll see other matches with better players that just go insane. They'll get up 500 points or so on both sides. Which I think later on, me and Sam get into like a 300, just below 300 cricket battle. Said earlier, 17s kind of 17s for some reason. Really comfortable throwing at any other number. That 17 for some reason gets in my head a little. I think that's mostly what it is too. It's just kind of in my head. So I'm trying to hit 17 here to give me a point lead there. Yep, hit treble. 17 and almost hit that treble 19. Was just into the treble 3 there. So at this point, I still got the point lead here. Trying to close that 19 down so he can't catch up to me, and it's not happening. Try to go for 17 and miss everything. That's a big brick, and you don't want to do that in cricket. Bricks are basically like worst thing. You might as well have not even tried. It's a big zero. So Sam took the point lead there and closed my number. Which I had plenty of opportunities there to close that 19 down, and I just choked on it. This one, 16 there. So if you're interested in even like doing a league like this, or there is a Facebook page, I think it's Dartconnect Match Finder. You can get on there. There's people that post on there looking for games or whatever, you know. And this is all just off the honesty system. Um, I mean, if you wanted to cheat, you could cheat, but I mean, there's no point to it really. Uh, you know, the whole point of playing darts, like I said, is I think is trying to push yourself. just like golf, you're not always like playing against other people. You're more playing against yourself and trying to improve your average. Work on when you can work on your game. And I mean, that was a good turn for me. I almost closed at 19, but I just gave them the chance to come back like they just did there. So tried to close at 19 again and just keep missing. I do a lot of that, like just misses, and it's hard not to get frustrated with yourself, but I always try to put a positive spin on it. Like, hey, I was almost right there. I was earlier this year in league play. I had a 26, that was probably like the prettiest 26 you've ever seen. The first dart was on top in the right corner, on top of the treble 20. It was a single 20, and then I hit two treble ones that were right on the wire. The 20 is like so close to being a 1080, which is a maximum score 180, but instead it was just a really pretty 26. So here Sam's ahead of me on points, and he's got that 15 close. I'm going for the bullseyes. That's my only chance, really. Just trying to get ahead on points, and then maybe get a chance to close that 15 down. And hitting an accidental 15 there, that's all right, I guess. Just hoping and praying that Sam can't hit a bullseye, and he just hit a 15. Just gives him more points. Puts me three bullseyes behind. And there you see, I'm on bullseye. That's four. Makes it a little closer game now. Put some more pressure on him. Waiting there to see what happens here. Got zero. So I need a bullseye and two 15s to win. Just above. And 15. Really close cricket game here. Sam gets another zero on those bullseyes. As I said, sometimes that bullseye gets in your head a little bit. Like, man, I just can't hit it all around it. Just trying to find that bullseye to give me the point lead. I decided to close the 15 down. So Sam needs three bullseyes to win it. I need one. One bullseye here will win the leg for me here. Way off there. Closer, but not there. And not even close. Back to me again. So I was telling myself, one bullseye here. Just get one bullseye. Just lay it in there. And you can't do it. They're hit myself on the head there, telling myself, hey, calm down. Just throw the one bullseye. Luckily, Sam misses again. He's probably going through the same thing I'm going through right now. Just like, oh, there it is, first dart. So I believe that sets the legs at 4 for me and 2 for Sam. So 4-2, I'm up right now. Gonna go to 501 again here. Just text him, hey, let me know if you need to take a break. I think we were on the same page. We just ended up kind of playing through it all and not taking a break. It was just having too much fun just playing. So we're on to cricket. Sam missed on his first turn. I got 2. It's just a little text back to him. Big 6 mark there from Sam. Just above. Off to the side and just under there. It's just 2 19s. So this was a really fun match against Sam. We were both pretty evenly matched. I think I just got a little lucky there. Ran off some legs. So right now the score is 6 legs for me and 2 legs for Sam. Some 19s there. Just one for the score though. $120 for points and 119 to close that 19 down, so I can't point on that anymore, so I need to find something. Looks like a treble 18, single. Remark. A big miss for me there. 18 is usually a good number for me. I really like that number. It's a good target for me. Sometimes in 501, a lot of guys will go for a cover shot down on the 19. Like if treble 20 is blocked, they'll go down to the 19 to try to get treble 19. I'm already at the top of the board. A lot of times I'll just switch over to the treble 18 and try to get that treble 18. A lot of guys are afraid of that number for some reason. Close that 20 down. Just tired of them pointing on that thing. Plus my speed goes up and down on my throws sometimes. I need to focus on trying to do everything the same tempo all the time and not pushing it. Just 117. So Sam has pretty good control of this game right now. And I can think I kind of gave up on this leg. I was just like, ah, oh, he's way ahead of me. Get this leg over with and go to the next one. Five mark on the 15s there. It's the best throw I've had that whole leg. Just decided I'm just gonna go for size. There's two of them. Day off on that shot there. I reset. Much better. So I'm just hoping I can get a chance here. But it's not likely. Especially when I'm throwing bullseyes like so like I said, if you are interested in getting into darts or doing darts like this while you're isolated at home, uh, great game to work on, work on yourself, learn a new game. All this isolation stuff is over. Find where leagues are going on, get in the league, or there's always tournaments and stuff. Here in Battle Creek, we do Luck of the Draw almost every Friday at the PNA Club. If you ever need any information, just contact me about anything. If you're interested in it, I'll let you know what's going on. As Sam takes that leg, so now that's 3 legs for Sam and 6 legs for me. Back to 01. Are on leg 9. $60 there. If you ever want to know anything about darts, just ask me. I'll tell you what's going on. I'll let you know. Said there's the isolation thing's not going on. There's tournaments everywhere, all over the state. There's multiple leagues. This Mad Hatter League is actually over by Detroit. Um, they do great stuff. We go over there and play in some of their tournaments and their luck of the draws every once in a while. Uh, all good people. There's really good fun luck of the draws up in Lansing at Moriarty's on Fridays, and they do a couple of other days too. They also have leagues up there, and so there's leagues and there's bars everywhere that have some kind of darts going on, almost everywhere in Michigan. So um, you just might not have noticed it before. Uh, it's a very fun game, and it can get a little addicting, I guess. And I've been playing for about 4 years now. And I started streaming darts and stuff. I do a YouTube channel that streams darts, and we do a darts talk show and stuff. Just because I enjoy the game and I think it's fun. There's another 60. And I'm throwing good and straight, just not hitting that treble. Right into that treble one. 43. And all these legs were been pretty close. 67 there. See, it was a cover shot. Was to find that 20 and went down at that night, treble 19. Save your dart there. Big ton there from Sam. It's a terrible turn there. 23. But leaves an uneven number, 98. Sam's got double tops. Double 20. Split it. He's going for treble 16 there, which is 48, which would have left 50. And my math there. Should have done that different, and that third dart should have ended up being 50. That's what I should have done. A double tops there. I think I just got there on that third dart. Oh, just below it. Sam's on 7 there. That's a tough one. Oh, he got it there. 2 darts. So now it's 6-4. Me going into game 11 of 13. That one sucked. Unlucky bounce out there. Lucky to catch that one treble 20. I don't know where those other 2 darts were at. There's a ton from Sam. So this is 13 legs. I got 6. Sam's got 4. 7 wins the match, so I really need to win one more leg. or I'm going to let this slip away. Like I said, I think Sean did a really good job of setting up these divisions so far. I'd say, I mean, this match with Sam, we were back and forth. It was a very even match, so looking forward to playing the rest of the people in the divisions. I know there's a couple people that shot some a little bit higher averages and stuff, so it's definitely if I can bring my game up to shoot where they're at. We'll see Thursday. I think I play the guy who's in first place in the division right now. It's Thursday, so and 26. I'm falling way behind in this leg here. I think I knew I needed to win one more leg here to seal the deal, win the match, and I putting a little bit too much pressure on myself to just finish this. Another 26. Oh, 66. Got that treble 20 there. And just hoping I can get myself down to an out and have a chance to steal this leg because Sam's been out in front the whole time here. That's a 22. There's a 26. Leaves me on 140. Sam's got 80 left. You can either go for that treble 20 and 60 will leave you double 10. Or there's guys that go double tops, double tops. And that's 30. 30 the hard way. Just hoping that Sam misses this 40 out here. Left himself 2. That's tough there. 58th there leaves me 52. So I'm just hoping Sam that busts on that there. 52. I should go 12, but I don't go 12. I don't think oh, no, I did try to go 12 and really missed bad. That's 14. Leaves 38, so I'm trying to hit that double 19 just above it there. 33 shot, leaves 19. Almost got that double 19 there. Luckily, Sam busts again. So I'm thinking hit a single three here. Or if you happen to miss and hit a 17, that's double one. So that double eight outside, just three. Luckily, Sam busts that double one again. That's a tough one. That's why they call it the Madhouse. So I mean that double eight. There it is, first dart. Like it when I hit those first dart outs like that. So that won me the match there. I got seven legs to four. We're gonna go to leg number 12 here in just a second. So we're on to cricket. This is leg number 12. So it's just this and one more leg after it. Start off there with only one mark. Sam answers with one mark. Texting back and forth with Sam. He's telling me, he's like, I hate cricket. He's like, you might as well bet on yourself to win cricket every time. He's like, just hate the game. I get it. It's a frustrating game sometimes, but yeah, the thing with cricket, like I said, is it can break it down like chess like because it's all kinds of different strategies you can play. I really like watching the doubles cricket. Like we have a Michigan State uh, cricket tournament, which got postponed. I believe it's in June now. Um, like watching the doubles, the men's doubles, because there's two guys playing strategy, and one guy will be doing one thing, and the other guy will be doing another thing. I think it's a lot of fun to watch. Learn a lot of things by watching watching those guys. Just outside that 19 there, just above the treble there, and over into the 7. There's a treble 19, trying to find another one. There it is. There's a 6 mark on the 19s. That felt pretty good.
Put some pressure on Sam there. He decides to close that 19 and stop me from scoring any more points on there, so I'm like, okay. I'll try to close that 20 down. There's one. That's all I got. Just let him, yep. That's why I needed to close that down. Just gave him the point lead. And I'm like, I better close it down now. Try for that 18 and miss. Because me to only being 8 points behind. Big 5 mark there from Sam. And it takes control of the leg there. Both sides of that treble 17 and not in it. I said, if you want to know anything about darts, just let me know, ask me, message me, comment on something. Um, uh, if you go to a bar that has dart boards, ask them if they have any old boards that they'd like to sell. Sometimes you can pick up a good used board for like $10. And you can go online and look up the dimensions to hang it, put it on a wall, get some darts. You can get darts at uh, almost anywhere. If you go look in the sporting goods store section of anything, I mean, I think even like Walmart has darts. If you go look like the pool supplies, stuff like that, where the cues and or ping pong paddles and stuff like that are, they're usually right in there, and you can pick up decent sets. You can find some decent sets for $10 to $20. First set of darts I bought from Dunham's, and they were old unicorn Darren Young uh, darts. I kind of wish I still had them. I ended up giving away somebody else that wanted to start playing, so they were only like $12 or something like that, and they came with a couple of sets of flights and a little dart wallet. So I mean, it's very easy, very cheap to get into the game. Go get yourself your own set of darts. I went through a whole bunch trying to find what I liked about each dart, and then trying to find a dart that had this and that with it. And I'm stuck with these right now. Playing the 22 gram Target David Chisenhall pixel grip darts, which he's not with Target anymore. Gives me the point lead there, but I still got a lot to work on here. Trying, kind of seeing what Sam's strategy is here. Does he go for the close, or does he go to point and get ahead? And both there, so still ahead on point. So I'm like, I'll try to close things. I close that 18 down. Totally missed on that 17. Big darts there from Sam. Makes me have to go at the bullseyes there. 115 and one bullseye. Just gotta sit back and hope he's gonna miss those bullseyes. Miss the 17 and the 15s. Got one there, maybe two. So there's a chance, I'm like, oh, I can. It's a double there, so puts me ahead on points there. After hitting that double, I probably should have went and tried to close that 17 down. See, right now I just gotta close the 17 and the 15 down. So and not gonna do it. Close the 17 down though. They had an opportunity there and didn't do it. So oh, he only hit one there. So I just need two 15s here. So I'm telling myself, I there's one. Just need to put this one in there. And not there. So Sam just needs 115 there. This is a very close cricket game here. There it is. So we're going to go to our last leg, 501. Sam started off with a 92 there. I'm right into the one on that first dart. It's not where I was trying. 39 to start. So right now the score is 7 legs Bryce, the 5 legs Sam. Really like to take another leg and walk away with eight legs. Looks like 55 there. That one is just into the treble five. That looks like a double 20. So that's how you get a 50 there. So I'm just trying to play relaxed and maybe be maybe I'm a little too relaxed right now. So 45. Another 45. 45 again. 3 in a row. Sam's all the way up on 95 right now, so I'm still a ways away. 60 there. Almost hit that treble 20. Waiting to see what Sam does. 64. It's 26, leaves him 38. There's another 45. Sam's got 38. And there's the game. So, this has been Bryce Circle. I'll sign off here and look for another match on Friday. Thanks. Bye bye. There's a 10 for me. It was a good throw. D2 there. Just below that treble 20 there. So I'm going to be doing this for all my matches, I think. See how it goes. This league plays every Tuesday and Thursday, so I will get up in the morning and do my little commentary bit on this the next day and then post it. So hopefully on Wednesdays and Fridays I'll have these up. If anybody cares about watching, hey, comment on it, like it. I don't care. Tell me how bad I suck. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Um, Appreciate any feedback at all. I went to art school and stuff, so I'm used to being criticized. I can handle it. I can take it. It's a big part about being an artist is being able to take critiques and see them for what they are, use them, analyze it, get better. This is pretty good leg for both us. I think both of us are in the same range, average 41 to 45 in there somewhere. Both shooting in the 50s right now, so that's above average. It's good. Love that treble one. 23. treble one and a treble five. Both sides of where I wanted to be. 70. Leaves me with 58 there. Sam's got 24, so that's double 12. That's up at your top left side of the screen there. And he ended up hitting inside there and split it. And that's not exactly what I want to do. 36 leaves 22. Just doing the math there in my head, making sure I'm right. And I hit the light ring there and almost took the camera out. Not what I do. It's 46 and 14. It's 8. But it's almost better to hit that 14 and then hit inside of that 11 and leave yourself 11. Like I said, that leaves you on a odd number. That makes anything, a 2 dart out. So better to try to stay even. And I busted it there into the 18. Oh, and Sam busted too. Must have flew into that 13 there. Outside there. Just outside. There it is, third dart. Walked it right in there. That's what you want to do. So that's another leg for me. That should put it at 5 legs Bryce, 2 legs Sam. So I'll start this leg of 501. This is leg 8 of 13. 45. Drinking a little rum and coke back there. Another 45. I really like this format. I like playing singles a lot better. Playing team games are fun, but it's really hard to really kind of work on your game at all because you're up and you're down. You're not, not playing every leg. So, there's a 105. Not the really, really the way you want to go about it, but with singles, at least you're throwing all the time. Gives you a chance to like get in the groove, which I've won the last 4 legs. Definitely in a little bit of a groove right there. Unlucky there from Sam. I got a 9. It was a 41. I'm shooting pretty decent right now. 64 average there. So the little red number there at the top by my name there, as the top number is 64 there. That is my average for this leg, and the 43 below it there is my average overall so far. It's one of the nice features of Dartconnect. And there's 36, 37. Take a little drink and try to refocus myself again. Got 107 left. It's 87, 6, 46 left. Nice ton there from Sam. 28 there, trying to do the math. That leaves just up top there, double 9. Outside, inside. So it leaves me 9 left there. Just checking my math again. .48 from Sam. 48's a good one. I like you can shoot at that 8 or the 16 there. Oh, and so I hit 3. Triple 1 there. 6. And now I'm down to 3. Not exactly what you want to do there. I was aiming for a fat 1. Left me 8. Double 4. Sam's on 20. He's in double 10. And he busted. He's 1. So at least it leaves me with the 1 dart out there. So I'm just shooting a double 1, which you'll hear people call them double 1 the madhouse, which is one of my. I love all the little dart slang terms and stuff. So madhouse is double 1, just because it's either hit it or miss, or you bust if you go inside. So you can get frustrated. Just like right there, and I hit double 20 just on the wire. So that's a bust. Bust again because I've inside there. Starting to get frustrating there. Stretch the arms, take a breath, relax. Sam busted on 14. There it is. That felt good. So we get the little fish shake there.